Let me go ahead and.
Well, and that's the other thing. Most people that invest, they want it.
You know, like let me go and invest. Because this is gonna grow. This is something huge.
That's the biggest problem. Most people that want to invest, they want it. But we'll help you out, but we'll let you run it. But we want to nigga.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get my shit just like
that. But that's when you go to your real. That's when you go to your real partner. You know what I mean? People that you know. And I know you know enough cats where somebody see you doing your thing and they want to give you more game. They want to get you to the next step. Because that's what a true one gonna do.
Okay.
A true one say, you know what? Let me turn you on to my guy.
Yeah.
Or here, let me front you this. Let me give you 6 months. You just give me mine back. Let me help you get started.
So far, the only person that's done that is my man Gaddafi out of Pittsburgh. The most awesomest dude in the world, homie. Met him just like I met y'all, and shit been ever since.
Oh, that's of course, my boy. Badass bike.
Yeah. Of course, my man Chris from Exclusive Sounds. He sponsored my music. He do this and do that, little shit like that. And he, But other than that, man, for the most part, it's been rough. Well, I ain't even lie to you. It's been super duper rough. Trust me when I tell you. And like I said, I just make it look because I'm gonna be happy regardless.
Right.
So. I tell everybody, y'all ain't got to worry. Sell ain't finna make $10 million and forget about you. Well, most of you niggas already forgot about you, just don't know it. But anyway. So let me ask you, what does FHO do for you?
It motivated me. I mean, like I said, I hooked up with man Tay. I had a Harley, start riding a little bit, and he said, hey man, you ever checked out Big Sales? This, that, and other. Went home and started looking at him. I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. You going from place to place. I checked out your one video when you was hitting up all the states and you was out there in front of the sign and stuff. I said, yeah, eventually I want to make that happen. Start going state to state like that, getting some miles under my belt. Like right now, me and him been riding together for a while, but this probably our little longest trip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We really been hanging out in Austin here and there, but. Hell, we made it down here. Had a good time last night. Met you, chopping it up with you. So, gonna try to keep on moving.
Do you think that FHO helps as far as like even with people? I tell people all the time, if you brand new to the game, call me. Because there's a lot of shit let me tell you something. I done spent $1 million the wrong way fucking Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
So if you call, nigga, easy.
I saw that segment when you was at the candy shop.
Yeah.
And you went back and you told him, hey man, shit, I know I done spent like 20, 30, 40,000 up in here and blah, blah, blah.
And what do you say? Yeah.
I'm not pointing my deal, but even my man.
Yeah.
He spent a lot of money doing shit and then had to go and redo.
Yeah, I get that. Because man, it ain't right. It ain't like I want it to be,
Let me tell you something. Easy, my first Harley Davidson. Between Beautiful 2 and Beautiful 3, at least, and I'm gonna be as modest, as honest as I can, 200,000. Fixing, repairing shit. Bought this wheel because I thought it was a deal. Then it didn't have the matching rotors and all this, and pulley, and then you got the wrong size tire. And this shit. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, that's it.
That one segment you did when you were talking about, the 21 versus the 23, this, that, and the other, and I guess y'all was out on a run, and I guess Ballhead caught a flat, and it was hard as hell to find that tire size.
We had to show him from Colorado to Vegas. He had to be told. That's why my bike now, my highway, strictly stock. What I learned on that trip, if it ain't stock, it ain't in stock. Now, if you in your hometown,
that's true. No, that's true.
Repeat that.
Yeah, if it ain't stock, it ain't in stock.
If it ain't stock, it ain't in stock.
Period.
Yeah.
So if you on the hot now, you can get away with that in your local town and you're going, you know, scooting and booting around town.
Yeah.
But if you hit that motherfucking highway, again,
like, right now I'm debating.
this is only for people that's talking about yonder and beyond. If you're gonna just local around town, scoot and boot and just hang out, this shit don't even apply to you. You can do 30 inch, 32, 40. whatever inches you want to do.
You can turn your motorcycle into a motherfucking stagecoach if you want to.
Whatever you want to do, this shit don't apply to you. But if you ever decide that you're gonna ride that motherfucker, that PM, that Baddisteen, and all that shit is in the way. You hear me? It's in the motherfucking way. And I want y'all to start noticing something. When you buy that PM shit and all that shit, this should tell you for show purposes only. But they made it. They made it for the motorcycle, yeah. But it's for show purposes only. So when you on the highway and your whole motherfucker shifting and fell off that motherfucker, because you shifting it, you actually to do what it's supposed to do. Yeah, don't be mad at nobody but yourself. But for me, man, I don't know. I'm just at a point, man, where life has become for me. It's cool. I really don't got no complaints. Snowman said in this interview, y'all will see it coming up. I'm gonna release it soon, but he was like, if people had jumped on the FHO movement when it first came out, and even now, where would it be? Because it's for us. FHO is strictly for us. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. I mean, and when I say us, I didn't even got past the racial part. If you notice, I changed the page the other day from the urban Harley-Davidson rider to the aggressive Harley-Davidson rider.
Yeah.
And that fits all cultures because that's the difference. Like when I was tearing up my motorcycle, they like, man, we ain't never had this happen. How the fuck did you do that? I'm riding this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? I am riding the shit out of this motherfucker. Yeah, but how did you bust a clutch basket? Or how did you tear the goddamn the stator up? How did you tear? What the fuck? We ain't never seen that. How did you? Dude, we riding. See, when y'all design them and build them and test them, you got those cool little white dudes sitting on that motherfucker. No. We on that motherfucker. We banging them. So
well, let me ask you this.
Okay.
The difference between riding a motorcycle, and riding a hog. What's different?
I don't know. I ain't never rode nothing but hog.
Meaning,
That's a good answer, bro.
like you just said, that little white guy that just putting around town, he's riding a motorcycle.
I'm saying the tester.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you see some guys, the weekend rider, they're riding a motorcycle.
Okay.
Brothers ride hogs. That's what they call hogs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we own it. We, you know, hey, beefing up the motors. Doing the shit that Harley said we couldn't do at one time.
Yeah.
You know, motherfuckers racing, trying to be the fastest in the world, which, that ain't gonna never happen because there's always gonna be somebody with some new shit to blow you up.
You know what makes you faster, right? What's that? Money. You know? How much do you want to spend to go fast?
Well, I just talked to a guy. He told me 3,200. 3,240. 40.
Listen. Man, come on. Right now, Snowman bike that he get ready for July, he had 38,000 in just the motor.
What are you trying to do? Just to get back against Measy?
Yeah. They trying to get it. You know, Measy's here too.
Yeah.
No, the chicken, bro.
Oh, you know me, man. Ain't no bird safe but me around.
Snowman is on the comeback, man.
So let me ask you this too about that racing shit.
Okay.
So of course, you should always have your highway bike.
Okay. You gotta have to. If you're gonna consider racing, the first rule is you can't even build a race bike until you got two bikes. You gotta have two bikes. If you're trying to do it with just one bike, you're wasting your time.
So you wind up spending even more money.
You can't do it. It's just, we done proven that it can't be done. Measy done proved it. Snowman done proved it. If you're going to get into the race game, it has to be your second bike. You got to have 2 bikes.
Unless you like rare breed, them niggas punching them have what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
What
10 bikes?
Punches say he got a bike for every day of the week. If it's Tuesday, he got a Tuesday bike.
Right.
Yeah. But it costs. The race game costs. That's what you need to know. Now, again, it's the difference between I want to build me a race bike or I just want to beef up my bike. Okay. Now, the difference is beefing up your bike is anything that don't require head work. If you got to get head work, you building a race bike. Ain't no way around it. If you got to get head work, you have stepped into that arena of the big money game.
Yeah.
But just changing cams, pistons, push rods, shit like that, that ain't no race motor. That's just you beefing it up now, and you still run the risk of the more cams you add, the more pistons, throttle body, the less you can ride that bike. The less, I'm put it like this.
You can ride it far.
So how would you say that? You lessen your distance.
Yeah. That ain't no yonder bike.
I seen this cat that worked on my bike. We was talking about doing cams and all that upgrade. He said he put it in one of his friends' bike. He upgraded the cam and everything. He said, but on the other side of the engine, he said he didn't never upgrade that. So he said with that cam, he put more torque and shit on that other. So he tore the whole end of that bike up on the other side.
Yeah.
Plus his oil pump and stuff.
Well, you gotta understand that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Like
You can't add nothing new to something old.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? If you gonna add new cams, but keep the same, whatever else, that new shit gonna pump harder than the old shit, and eventually that's gonna go out. So it's just like what guys say, you can't add new wine to old wineskin because it ain't gonna hold it.
Ain't hold it at all. At all.
So
Oh, please.
So it's just the way it all works. Can I get a to-go plate?
Anything else y'all want on my?
Nah, that's good, man. That's good.
So
Tell you what, that wasn't bad. I've been to some shitty barbecue places in Texas.
yeah, they all right. We're gonna white folk.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I was even talking to them. I was in that debate. Like I see them 26s and 23s.
Now don't get me wrong.
They look good,
even the
man.
23.
Yeah.
See, people call. Now, one of my biggest misconceptions is people say, "Sarah, do you got a rake of 23?"
There we go. That's what we talked about that.
And thank you, sir. Yeah, let me get this out your way. All right, you good to go. Right, hold this like and I've had people go back down to the dealership and let me talk to them. You don't have to rake a bike for a 23.
Well,
Snowman was the first person in the history. Snowman was the first person in the history of Harley-Davidsonism to ever take a 23 across state, period. And I told him, once you do it, when we get back, I'm getting it. And that's exactly what I did. You feel what I'm saying? But no rake, no cut triple tree, no extension, no just straight fender and wheel is all you need. I can't say that enough. Like I said, I tell people, go back down to the dealership and let me talk to them. Well, no, I said, quit telling them they have to rake it. Let them know that it's an option, and we believe it rides better. So this is what I asked you. So have you rode a 23? Do you have a 23 on your bike? Well, no, my buddy got one.
everybody different.
I said, now, did your buddy ever ride this 23 without a rake? Oh, well, I don't. I mean, what are you getting at, sir? Because you're giving expert advice on something you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Well, what makes you an expert? Nigga, because I got 100,000+ miles, nigga, on a 23 with no rate. Yeah. Is that expert enough for you?
That's good enough for me, bro. That's all I need to know. You save me some cash.
You know, that even be another thing to touch on, you know, with that visual play is, you know, a segment where you actually take a bike and pick it apart.
Yeah.
Say, hey, this, and this. You know what I mean? This is what you need, or this is what will work, or blah, 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 blah. Put your money back in your pocket.
Yeah.
Put your money back in your pocket, yeah. So
and then what was so cold, they was selling this nigga the 23, front end rake and all this and all that, but didn't give him a matching back tire. I said, no, nigga, you tell them take that money off that rake and all that other shit and tell them to buy your matching back tire. I said, because if you come around us, homie,
you done already got me.
Either you
mine's still in progress.
Either you gonna have to be able to fight real good.
Oh, you gonna have some alligator skin.
Whichever one, you might have to have that big sail skin. Because that one thing about me, like I tell everybody, you can't insult me. I'm loving it. I can take it from the best of them and I can give it. That's my thing. But baby, when it's my turn to get to you,
don't cry about it.
Yeah, because I'm gonna take all yours. Yeah, but when I'm on your ass, when the rabbit get the gun, I don't want to hear shit. But I think a lot of people, man, and this guy, he at the dealership, he called me, didn't know I don't know you, I'm taking the time to answer your call. So once I tell the dude at the dealership, I said, listen, it's your wording. If you say, well, you know, it's preferred that you rake it, or it's preferred. You feel that's different than you gotta rake it no, that's different.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? That's totally different.
It's preferred because if I'm a businessman, I'm gonna prefer that you give me more money. Ding 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 ding. But you know, but that goes also back to a little bit of history. A lot of shit that Harley Davidson is doing, they told brothers that they couldn't do.
Period. But now this what I tell people. Thank you. What's the difference between a Harley Davidson mechanic and you?
You got a certification, that's it.
He's got a little bit of knowledge.
For real?
He got knowledge.
For real, does he?
He got a Harley manual, that's it.
Does he?
Yeah.
It ain't like the old days. Now, back in the old days, they had mechanics.
Yeah.
My daddy was a mechanic. But my daddy was a mechanic and he had NANS certification on shit. But I bet you won't challenge that nigga on fixing NANS, Chevy, Dodge, or nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Back in the day.
So what he's saying is we need to fucking start reading.
It's not even so much that. What I'm saying is, back in the day, yes, you had to know your shit to work on shit. You know, the mechanics were, you know, you had to know some shit. Now, nigga, you can YouTube shit. We just talked about that. Anything you want to know is going to be on YouTube. You can buy a book or do this or do that. So that's what I keep telling people. Quit going to the dealership thinking, oh, I want mine done by Harley mechanic. Now, we'll tell you this now. The only thing you do by going to Harley is ensuring your warranty and getting the warranty on anything that they work on. And even that, they're gonna try to swindle your ass out of that if something go wrong. You feel what I'm saying?
They're gonna say it wasn't cool.
Yeah, but at least you gotta fight. If they put on your oil filter and they fall off, at least you gotta fight. You feel what I'm saying? But and that's what you're paying the $95 an hour and the $90 an hour for. You're paying for that for just in case we fuck something up. You feel what I'm saying? That's what that is. But quit thinking that the Harley Davidson dealership and the mechanics that are there are any different than him, me, or my partner right here, because they're not. And even if they went to school, MMIT or whatever these top schools is, and I don't care if he's out of school 4 or 5 years, that still ain't shit. If you took the time to sit down and look at your Harley Davidson, you buy the manual like I recommend everybody do. If you buy 2013, buy the 2013 manual to go with it. It's gonna save you a lot of headache and a lot of problems. Because that's all he gonna do is go get the manual and read it. But again, anything that I tell you, like people call me and I say, I don't know, hold on, let me call Punchy. Hold on, let me call so-and-so, because that's, you know, and Punchy will tell you, yeah, it'll work. Well, Punchy, listen, man, it'll work. If I tell you to fit, it'll fit because we done did it.
Right.
We from fucking hands-on experience, not what we think we know, because we don't talk about what we think we know. If you call me and ask me, do I know something? I ain't never did that. Let me find out for you.
Let me throw this at you. A lot of people, I ain't gonna say a lot of people.
Soda?
Yeah, what you want?
Lemonade.
Lemonade.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even say more people. I'm gonna say Knicks. They don't give credit to their own people.
They don't. They won't.
Some of them are quick to take the word of somebody that don't know them.
Yeah.
Don't care nothing about them.
Hey, you know, now there's some hate him shit right here. You're talking about this some shit for hate him to speak on, because what he's saying, you better listen.
Yeah. So stop always taking the word of that person that don't know you, that don't care about you, and start listening to the ones that do care about you.
Yeah.
The ones that because the real ones want you to succeed. They want to give you the game. They want to give you all the things that keep money in your pocket, support your family, and have fun. The other ones that don't care about you, they don't care if you go and drop $1,200 that your brother man could have told you to do something and saved you at least $800 of that 12.
Yeah.
You know,
And this is another thing too.
Don't forget, folks.
This is another
It's a
thing.
secret. Black people saved Harley.
That's another thing I'm gonna tell y'all this. I ain't got no problem with your bike being fresher than mine. Not none. So if you call me and ask me about anything, I'm gonna help you, because trust me, your bike being fresher than mine don't mean shit to me at all. But if it's half-assed, it means a lot to me. And another thing, if you black and you watching this, quit letting them sell you them Sportsters and Diners and shit. A black man has no reason buying nothing less than a Road King. That's it. If you ain't on a Road King or better, kill your motherfucking self expeditiously. Take your Diner, your Softail, and your Sportster, and find the closest freeway and go up the off-ramp. That's all I can tell you.
That part.
That's all I can tell you.
That part.
Yeah.
That part right there.
But I'm like I said, man, as FHO goes on, the more opportunities that I get to do stuff, because for me, it's all about having the money. All these ideas and stuff, they all work. But you gotta have